Oh, I hope you beautiful people enjoyed that Halloween segment that I just wrapped up in, and I hope you enjoyed your Halloween. Hopefully, you went to a lot of parties and saw a lot of beautiful women dressed in that sleazy way because that's what makes Halloween Halloween. Of course, the candy, the trick or treating is always a great thing to see, but seeing those beautiful women dressed in those inappropriate ways is definitely an amazing sight for these beautiful eyes. I absolutely love that. Of course, the cheerleaders were surrounding me at all these different parties that I attended. I probably didn't show those on my Instagram because that's just stuff that I don't show, my personal life, but trust me, trust me, I had a great time. I always enjoy Halloween. I always enjoy the month of October because it's just truly a great month, truly just a blessing when it comes to because my birthday is in the month of October. But also, we got a lot of great things in the month of October. We saw playoff baseball. We saw NFL was in the midst of the season. We had amazing weather because the weather is starting to cool down in the month of October. We get the we used to get the extra hour of sleep in October, but they took away that from October because October just contains so many great things, and I believe they put it now and that in the month of this month, which is November. So hopefully you had a great month. I know I did because I mean my birthday alone just makes it a great month. Of course, I was surrounded by a bunch of cheerleaders celebrating my birthday, but also to just the beautiful month of, or I should say, the beautiful holiday Halloween. I absolutely love Halloween. The movies, the trick or treaters, the candy. I just love all that stuff. It's just a great month. Definitely takes me back to my youth because I mean always had great times during Halloween, trick or treating up and down the street, and then of course the costumes and all that fun stuff. So it truly brings in out the inner child in me, and hopefully it brings out the inner child in you. Hopefully, like I mentioned, you had a blessed Halloween, a blessed October. Now we're in the month of November, and now we're about to finally wrap up the Purple Box SB segment with this one in November, right? Should have been wrapped up in during the month of October, but I had to throw in that Halloween segment, so it kind of broke up the segment a little bit. So now we're wrapping this beautiful shoe up. The great purple boxes that I have in the FC Sneaker Factory behind me. So now let's go ahead and wrap this up because we are going into the month of November. Great things in November as well. Weather is amazing. You got football is leading up towards the Thanksgiving holiday. We just got a lot of amazing things. My mom's birthday is in the month of November. Just a great month for that as well. So there's just a lot of great things in November. Just going towards the holiday season. So I mean that's just something else that we're going to go towards. But hopefully you're going to have a blessed Thanksgiving, a blessed month of November. Hopefully everything's working out for you. As for me, really quick fifth and final fit check, or I should say fourth and final fit check, because I switched up my fit for the Halloween segment, but still that amazing Keth and Kin tee. This is a pocket tee in that nice beige color. That design's actually in a sage color. Some amazing black AG denim. Definitely probably will get this altered, especially when I do decided to wear it with when I do wear it with denim, I want it to fit a little bit more fitted to my body. So I feel amazing and I look amazing. I know you enjoy that hit from the behind. But the G-Shock 6900, this is the illest collaboration. I love this watch. Just a great go-to watch. So I'm going to get ready after this and go out on my date with one of the cheerleaders, go grab some lunch, and probably go catch a movie because I believe there's a movie that I've been wanting to watch. So see if she wants to tag along with me. If not, I'm going to go by myself and watch it. That's just sometimes I love being by myself. I love doing things by myself sometimes. Not always with beautiful ladies or not with, some of my buddies. Sometimes I just like to be alone and I go watch a movie or I go grab some food by myself because sometimes it just feels good to be in your own presence, right? Not having to worry about anybody else except yourself. And that's what I truly love about my lifestyle. But I'm looking good just in case I do run into some amazing cheerleaders when I am alone. I do look good and I feel good. And hopefully you're doing the same. Hopefully you're taking care of your health, cutting down on the drinking, cutting down a lot on that smoking. Please, I encourage that. It's only going to benefit you in the long run. especially your health, your skin, your teeth, all that. It's going to benefit you in the long run. So please just cut down. Please reduce it. It's only gonna. I'm only looking out for you and for your best interest. So I'm always in the batter's box. Of course, the tries are looking amazing, and I'm ready to knock another motherfucker out of the park like I always do. And finally, wrap up this amazing segment that I delivered to you. I delivered to you some amazing purple box SBs. Hopefully it encouraged you to go out there and purchase some of these if you haven't already done so, especially because a lot of these are under retail and you can purchase them for a lot cheaper than what I purchased them for retail price. So let me go ahead and open up the books. When it comes to this one, we are finally on Sneaker Profiles 370 right here. We reached the 370 mark with this one. The book is open. I know those beautiful doors are open for you beautiful people to come on in. Go ahead and come on in with the FC Sneaker Factory light shining through this beautiful window of mine. Let's go ahead and look into this one right here. Purple box, nothing crazy. I'm not going to show you anything crazy because there's nothing crazy about the box, but I do want to show you that tag right there. Nike SB Dunk Low Pro, Nike SB Dunk Low PRM, coconut milk, light bone, that beautiful size 10.5. Of course, no wood grain on the interior color, on the interior box or the lid, but we do have that nice white and green wood grain tissue paper on this box, so pretty cool about that. But what the coolest thing about this one is I did pick this one up for retail, so the FC Sneaker Factory experienced those fireworks. I picked this one up on the sneaker app. I was able to purchase this one, and I was really happy about purchasing this one. There was another colorway that came out with this one, but this is the only one I wanted. Definitely going to be a great shoe to bring out for the month of February. And I believe I picked this up on February 10th or 12th of 2024. So this past February I picked this one up. I was more than I opened it with open arms with this one because this is just going to be a great shoe to add to my Valentine's rotation when it comes to the shoes in the FC Sneaker Factory. Beautiful shoe. This is the only one that means that I wanted, and this is Sneaker Profiles 370. And we are looking at the Nike Dunk SB Low City of Love pack. But this is just the one that I wanted, right? This is just the City of Love. Great version of it. Clean version of it. It's going to be one of those shoes that's going to be very hard to keep clean because it does have those crazy materials that are going to be impossible to keep clean. Just even bringing them out, out in the environments to the elements. They're going to they probably draw dirt to get onto them. So that's the only thing I'm not really big about this shoe, but it's one of those shoes that I was willing to overlook. And maybe I might not even wear it, to be honest with you. Maybe I just keep this one DS. Just like the Strange Love. I never wore that one and I never will. But we'll go on to the materials because I wanted to go on to those and basically how hard it is going to keep this sucker clean if I do ever decide to wear it. So the City of Love. So when it comes to this shoe, just a great shoe. It's not really white. It's really like a sail color that's going out throughout the entire shoe. So this right here, you got a sail. Try to capture that. There we go. More of a clearer look. So we do got a sail midsole, but you do have like that speckling going on when it comes to the midsole and then also the outsole. The same thing, but it is like a sail color. And then you definitely see that red stitching though that's going on into the midsole. But you also, this is what I'm talking about. See how that speckles in black? That's going out throughout the entire outsole and then midsole right here. This right here, this is a cheap, very cheap synthetic suede right here. Nothing cool about this at all. But it is in that nice bone color, sail color, suede, and it's like more of a rougher suede. That's going through the mudguard, transitioning through the shoelaces, and then also transitioning going towards the rear side of the shoe. In the middle though is what we have, and this is that. It's like a nylon material. This is what I'm talking about. It's going to be hard to keep clean because that is actually in a white color when it comes to that material right there. And that's what I'm scared about is keeping clean. But right here is a nice Beautiful leather swoosh going on, but it is in a nice light gray color. Light gray colored, kind of like a tumble leather swoosh going on. There is a nice white border around it. It is glossy and a shiny material, so you got a nice shiny glossy border going around the swoosh though. Let's take a look at the rear part. The rear part we got the nice, I want to say this is, yeah, this is definitely a white sewn in Nike. And then around that is that nice, like a sail color synthetic suede in that little bit rougher synthetic suede, but very cheap in at the same time. Synthetic suede right here going on, that cheap synthetic suede going on in the rear, and then you got more of that like a nylon. It's a nylon type material, but I want to say, I want to compare it to, like, it's kind of giving it the effect of like a satin type material. It's not satin anyway though. Let me tell you that right now. It's not satin, but the look of it, it gives you that satin feel to it. Even right here, this is nylon, but it does give you that satin look, but it's not satin at all. It's not like anywhere compared to the Strange Love shoe. Right here, the midsole goes, and the outsole, you still see that speckled sail color midsole, but you have that beautiful red stitching. I love that stitching. Definitely a nice touch. Definitely, I would say that's probably one of the most eye-catching things about this shoe is that red stitching. Midsole and outsole speckled in that sail color synthetic suede that's traveling through this rear part, going upward through the shoelaces, and then also going towards the mudguard. So you do have that nice sail colored synthetic suede. Tumble leather swoosh, you see that beautiful in that nice light gray color, but you do have that glossy white border around it. This window though is that same nylon material, but it does give that effect of satin, but it's not satin, trust me. Front part of the view, look at that. Gorgeous front part. I love it. I just love that, how that toe box looks, but we'll talk about that when we get to it. But you see the outsole, you do have that more of that speckled outsole going on. Very faint though, nothing too crazy, but you could still see it. Right here, the middle part, you do have it, it's on that beautiful red color. Nike swoosh and the SB, and then that entire design is all in red. Now let's take a look at my favorite part, the aerial view. I mean, my favorite part of any shoe is the aerial view because it always looks so amazing when it's on my foot. And this one, see how it gives that satin look, but this is actually like a nylon material, but it gives that satin effect. Same thing, that same satin effect is still traveling through the right here through the tongue. And it's kind of a hard material to describe. But like if you drop anything on this, you're screwed. It will not come out. That's the bad part about this shoe is that you have the nice right here. This is more of a sail color shoelaces as well. And then you got this right here. You got this nice rope design going on. The string basically. Nike, the swoosh and the SB, all in that same color. That is also in that sail color. That entire tag except for that red string going in between the swoosh. Right here, do you have that same satin type effect material going on in the ankle collar? The insole, you see that you got two, hopefully it's a man and woman's hands coming together, hopefully. And then you also have that string that's tied on each of their pinkies when it comes to that design. You do have that nice red Nike swoosh and SB logoing in there. So you got definitely a nice little touch, something different that we don't see when it comes to SBs. But what do you think about this one? Drop a comment down below. How do you feel about this one? Was this a shoe that you're able to pick up for retail? I'm pretty sure you could probably go on the secondary market and pick this up for probably below retail. I wouldn't doubt it at this point. But this is just a nice shoe, especially to bring out during the Valentine's month, the month of February. It's going to be a great shoe to bust out for anybody. And if you don't have any Valentine's shoe and are looking for a cheap one, this is probably one of those ones that you want to go get now, because I'm sure it's going to increase in value once we get into the month of February. So if you want it, go get it now because it's probably cheap now, extremely cheap. So go pick that one up now. But I just want to know, what do you guys think about that one? The fellas and the beautiful ladies out there, the cheerleaders. Drop a comment down below. Let me know how you feel about that one. The book, I just shut the book on Sneaker Profiles 370. And we're done. We're done with this segment after that transition into the Halloween segment, in between this segment. So hopefully you enjoyed the Halloweens. Hopefully you enjoyed the purple boxes that were also included in between the two, right? I would appreciate you. Check out this amazing short that I have going on tomorrow with amazing music to go with this shoe. Of course, I've done it right like I always do. But this is definitely going to be a shoe for the Valentine's rotation when we do reach the month of February. Looking forward to that. I am ready to leave. I'm ready to be done with this, and thank God. Of course, I got to go pick up one of the cheerleaders. We're going to go grab lunch. I think I'm supposed to pick her up. I got to check. And then probably go catch a movie. Like I mentioned, if she doesn't want to watch a movie, I'm going to go by myself and check it out by myself. But I already know. All right? I already know, just like how I always hear it whenever I talk to one of the beautiful cheerleaders, when I talk to those beautiful women. They always have that same thing in common, right? They may all look different. They may have different ethnicity. They may have, some have short hair, some have long hair. They may have different features that are more enhanced than others, but they always have the same thing in common. And those are those beautiful words. Floyd, Mr. Wonderful, you are too damn